Hello and welcome everyone. It is I, your favorite drag queen turned DM, Shelly Von Millie here to say welcome back. We're here. We're back. After a long month of being gone, the wonderful adventurers of this awesome campaign are back and they're ready to rock and or roll. So, let's see how they're doing, shall we? Oop, nope. Don't do it. Display capture. There we go. Come on. How are we feeling, adventurers?
Great. Yeah. I don't know where everybody else is at.
I don't know either.
Did it not pick me up?
No.
It is now.
Oh, well, hello.
All right.
Shit.
Oh,
My hardware acceleration's not on. Fuck.
restart.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I made sure to turn mine on before I even called. I was like, oh, let me go through. Let me get through my steps.
I should have reminded everyone. I know it's been a long month.
My parents just left from helping me unpack stuff.
Oh my
in the new house,
God.
so.
Nice.
All right. So anybody want to give us a heads up of what happened last time, if y'all remember?
Yeah. No. I have no recollection of what happened.
I know it's been a month. Well, I will surmise it for you all.
We landed.
You all landed in Ank'Harel, the jewel of the Marquesian desert, and you said
Up the journey.
Ank'Harel.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. No, ANK apostrophe HAREL.
Yes. You all landed in Ank'Harel. You said goodbye to the crew of the Golden Moon.
No.
And...
God. No.
That...
Someone did not say anything.
Jeez. And
why are my dice zooming? Jesus.
Zoom. You found out that there is a ship not going to your destination here in Marquet, but somewhere close that they might be able to get you. You decided to come back to that ship and spend the night and hopefully figure out some things before you have a week to spend here in Ank'Harel. So, ooh, oof to the mind sliver.
I know. I'm pre-rolling.
All right, and on that note, you could stop. I think that was a nat 20. Nope, that was a 19.
Yeah, we're not gonna
No,
mention the weird journey we had to get.
I mean, y'all had
My
an
dice
interesting journey.
are just like there's no slow roll. No, it's like someone is just yeeting them at the corner of the
Yeet.
screen as fast as possible. Like,
It
man,
is-
what is going on here?
It is now the next morning, the next day. You awaken aboard a ship, and you're all thinking, "Oh, great, we're still in the air." But then you remember that you have touched down in a city, and you're not. Yes, you're finally awake after a month of being gone. You're finally awake. It seemed like that sleep could last forever, but really, it twas be a night. What are we doing? What is the plan for today?
The plan was gonna go. I forgot where. To say is the San Herald district. I believe this said it was.
Where y'all are at currently?
Yes.
No. Oh, actually, yeah, that would be helpful too.
Well, the map is pinned.
Yes, I mean I have the map open.
Okay. Y'all are currently in, yes, the San Herald district.
Remember we...
Is that woods to the southwest? What is that?
Oh, what are you talking about?
You said we're in the Sand Herald district, yes?
Yes.
Is that what is that green splotch? Is that woods? Like in the middle of
It's
the desert?
Riverlands.
Oh,
He means southwest next to the Sigil district.
It's probably
Is that a park? Like
yeah, probably like a
just-
little
just go-
park.
Just go take a stroll in the park.
Stroll in the park.
Didn't that count?
What did y'all have any? Did y'all have any plans during the week that y'all would be here? Did y'all want to do? Did y'all want to move to like an actual hotel? Did y'all just want to stay on the boat or on the airship?
from what I remember, we had to stay on the boat for the first night, and then I think I was at a hotel. The captain of the boat pointed us towards. I forgot the where.
Yes, I believe it's the Lap of the Gods. Correct?
No, I wasn't here, so I don't know.
I literally remember nothing.
I remember
Well, normally I
something.
You can't go a whole month.
I remember some things.
The captain did recommend y'all to the Lap of the Gods. It is.
That's the name of the hotel.
Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was a bit confused on what you were talking about. Okay.
And they said it was a very nice resort. They hadn't been in there before, but
What they know. I don't know. Is it one of those like casino resort hotel things?
yeah.
Okay.
There was also we also planned we was gonna go shopping.
Okay, there was a shopping. Okay.
Oh
Well,
right, yeah, we were supposed to go shopping.
The harbor master sent us where was it? To the somewhere in Suncott Bazaar because he thought we were broke, even though we're not. Oh, let's see if that's the number.
Yeah, yeah, Sly does not gamble unless I can tip the odds in my favor.
No taker, present yourself.
Which,
And Creed doesn't understand.
every
gambling.
now and then he can tip things in his favor.
So, with that being said, you have a new day. The Sun Cup Bazaar, the whole city is open to you. Basically, what I'm asking is, what do y'all have planned for the week while y'all are waiting here? Did y'all want to just lounge about? Did you just want to maybe look things up while y'all are here? What's the plan?
You expect us to have a plan?
Yeah,
Daily?
you're supposed to have a plan.
I wasn't here last session, so I'm not prepared for this.
You're usually the person that plans the things that we do, and I just kind of follow along and make sure nobody gets
You
stabbed.
said we have a weekend on Carol, right?
Yeah, we have quote unquote
A
a week in this town. So we can stay within this district. We can go to some of the other districts.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact Daily is going to want to find a library, so we need to ask around for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably say let's try to find the library first.
Yeah.
What?
He wants us to try and find a library for daily.
Okay. Who are you going to ask about that?
Is there any military or guards nearby?
Yeah, there are some guards walking about.
I want to get the presence of one.
This
do
was
you
a
just how do you
sorry.
get that?
Gonna kind of like just straighten my armor up and kind of walk
The
up to
boat.
someone. Excuse me, sir. If I could have a moment of your time, we're not from here and we need some directions.
Oh, the boat table.
He kind of looks you up and down, and he'll just say, "Yeah, I can tell you're not from around here. What can I do you for?"
Do you have any like libraries or centers of information?
Library. I mean, we are one of the top cities for learning. Now I'm not the learning type.
Right.
What do you mean by that?
Oh no, I was just saying right. Like I'm agreeing with you.
Okay. But let's see. If I remember correctly, most of the libraries are going to be in the guided district.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And
do you have like a map? I can show
yeah,
you on the
I'm
map.
gonna pull out my map and kind of like spread it out. Like, yeah, could you just like point out to me where I need to go?
I don't know exactly where they're located at, but they're in the guided district, and he points to the district that's south and east from y'all.
Okay.
It's on
yeah,
the outside of the city.
Right.
Somewhat.
So we would have to go
Okay.
through. We would have to cut
That's not
through the
far.
river district. I don't know if you looked at the little key on the bottom right hand side there. That's almost 1,200 meters.
Shit, that is far. Never
That's a
mind.
huge. This is a huge city. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What did you expect?
Like I said, not from here, not used to big cities, but I appreciate your help, and I'm going to give him 3 silver pieces for his troubles.
He looks at the
And-
silver pieces and he's like, "Thanks."
God, I forgot
Anything
really
else I can do
3
you
silver
for?
pieces. No, thank you. You have a wonderful day. I'm gonna kind of go back to the group. All right, Daylily, I found a library for you.
And to answer Kai's question, we got here because the boat we took from Eos this is the furthest that the boat can go from Eos.
To Eos.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, what Shelly said. Hence why we have to take another boat.
Airship.
I don't think her mic is picking up her audio.
Who?
You.
No, I was just letting Sir.
He wasn't talking.
Oh. Yeah, that's 3/4 of a mile. You ever walked 3/4 of a mile?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we are adventurers, and people don't have carts, so.
Yeah.
But I would like to see if I can rent a fucking horse, because I'm not walking over all over this entire city.
I mean, there's no horses to be rented in this district.
Mm-hmm.
But you could probably inquire at the bazaar, in the Suncut Bazaar.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm going to tell Daylily that I found a library so she can get any information that she may need. Or want.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you. Yeah. Yes.
What was it? Oh, yeah. Why am I here? I might as well try to see if I can find a place I can sell some good weapons.
Suncut Bazaar is definitely the location. Y'all were there last night.
Good to know.
Alright, so where do we want to go first?
Oh, wow.
Actually go. Oh?
Oh,
Creek is gonna use a library?
studying together?
So y'all are wanting to get a horse.
Study buddies?
Y'all are wanting to get horses. Somebody give me a perception check.
I will do that. Do that with advantage.
Oh,
30 to 20.
and a 21 from Creek. You two looking around, even just outside the port, the airship port, you don't see a lot of horses.
Don't see a lot of horses.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people. Most everybody's moving on foot. There's some people moving in lifted beds. You know what I'm talking about, like yes, the airship port. Like the veiled type beds being carried by people, but besides that, there's nobody's really riding on things to get around the city.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. And we know which direction that the market is, yes?
Yes, you were there last night.
Okay. I'm just gonna suggest that we go ahead and head to the market and see what we find. See what information we can get there as far as like
Library and
like finding a ride and weapons and things.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan.
Surin, roll me a D100.
Oh. Okay.
He's already very suspect. He got called out.
We're all very suspect.
6.
As y'all are walking through the city, there are all sorts of weird people kind of milling about. You know, they look at y'all strange, especially you, Daylily, and you, Silsafir. You very much stick out. Also, not a lot of water genasi in the desert. So, like, 3 out of the 4 of you stick out like a sore thumb. Remind me again, do you have a tail or do you not have a tail?
I have a tail.
You have a tail?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're an odd bunch.
Yeah, you're very much an odd bunch. As you enter the Suncut Bazaar, there is somebody standing up on a box, and they look really disheveled. They look like, you know, those like weird end of the world type people who are like, the end is nigh, the end is nigh.
No. Okay.
There's somebody standing up on a box, not shouting the end is nigh, but somebody's shouting, the Jamana Ord is a bronze dragon. I've seen it myself. He is a dragon. He is a great dragon. And people are just blowing him off, like.
Ironic being that I'm wearing dragon gear and we have dragonborn.
Yeah. And you just do you want to interact with this guy? Do you want to?
Who's a dragon?
Jaman Sa'ord.
Interesting.
Wait him for this one. I want an interaction. Hold on. Yep.
Okay.
I'm raising my hand.
Yeah. You want an interaction?
So I'm gonna kind of like nudge Relier and be like, hey man, wanna fuck with him? We can mess with him.
Oh, this should be fun.
So.
Okay.
Let's see here.
This guy is just standing up on his box. There's some guards far away, like within earshot, and they're kind of just, you could tell he's in here constantly, just yelling about the most weirdest conspiracy theories.
Okay.
So, what are you planning on doing?
How do we want to do this? You have your dragon's breath, but I don't want you to waste it because you only get to use it one time a day.
Just in case y'all get into a tiff.
Just in case we get into a tiff. Now I do have control flames. So if you hold a match to your mouth, I can cause it to like, and kind of like just scare him off of his little box. Like we can kind of fuck. We
Okay.
can kind of fuck with him.
Okay.
Now, how loud is your roar, or do you have thaumaturgy?
He's not a magic user.
Right. Your voice booms, it causes flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color. Harsh.
Are you trying to do two things at once?
It is two things at once at will.
Hmm.
And both of them are control types.
Let's see.
And both of them last a minute. Actually, one is instantaneous and one lasts a minute.
Which one is instantaneous?
Control flames.
Okay, I'll let you do this.
All right. So, I'm going to have Relier hold like a match in his mouth and light it, and then I'm going to simultaneously do the roar and so thaumaturgy with the roar and do control flames.
All right. Give me a. And this is aimed towards the.
It's gonna be like up into the air to kind of
okay.
grab his attention. Being that he's yelling about dragons.
You two give me a performance check.
Oh, fingers crossed. Oh fuck. 3.
Oh no.
God damn
Oh
it.
no.
It just sounds like a roar.
Right.
Enough.
Doesn't even sound like
Okay.
an actual roar. It's just roar.
A roar. Yeah, very much a. Like you try to go for like a deep guttural roar with your thaumaturgy, and it kind of gets stuck in your throat, and you kind of cough it up, but like Relier's still holding on to like the match with the flame. And so like the flame goes off and it's up in the air, but like the roar kind of gets stuck in your throat.
Ah.
What are you doing?
What?
You what are you two doing?
Feeding into your dragon stuff.
I don't need no help.
Clearly you do.
Do I know who Gaman Saord is?
Jamon Sword. Give me.
Is it a E or a J?
It's J. Jamon.
Okay, I put a G.
Jamon with it.
Give you a history?
Yeah, give me a history, please. Though you're well read, you and your family didn't really spend a lot of time in Marquet, and didn't really focus anything of your studies in Marquet. So you're kind of just like, You're guessing he
familiar, but
probably
really
is important with the city?
I'm gonna go up to the guy that's spouting his nonsense.
Yeah.
And ask him who Jamon's sword is.
You don't know who Jamon Sword is?
Clearly
No,
not
we're
if she
not
asked.
Where are you from? I don't see your kind around here that often.
Whoa, chill with
My
the your kind
kind?
word. Oh shit.
Yeah, you're fairy.
Oh.
There is a better way to phrase that than your kind.
I'm gonna take a step back on this one.
So lie.
Do
Where
I
are
notice her
you
wings
fro-
twitch in irritation at that?
Yeah, they do. When she's irritated, they do to it.
Yeah, no. Sly's just gonna take a step back and cross my arms like, nope.
Nonetheless,
I'm not in
Jamon
this.
Saord is the leader of our city. He helped establish it, and supposedly has been living since the inception of this city. And there's only one explanation for that. He is an ancient dragon. They live until they're killed.
Well, you do know there is such a thing as magic, right? I'm gonna spark.
No. We don't
What
mention the M word here.
I thought that was
Wrong city.
in.
Oh.
Yeah. The wrong city. I wanna like. I'm not gonna use Witch Bolt, but Witch Bolt is blue energy.
Yeah. So basically, you're gonna hold a
like,
witch
crackle
bolt.
it from my fingers.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
No, I'm just. There's such a thing as
Educating.
magic, and like twiggling my magic in my fingers.
I know there's magic, but there's only one explanation. Unless the man is a lich, which is possible. Only one explanation. Ancient dragon. Ancient bronze dragon.
Well, what
why
if
specifically
the face of Jamon Saord is just ever changing? No one really knows what he looks like, or who he really is. So, who you think is Jamon Saord could be changing as he dies.
Give me... Let me see. What do I want? What do I want? Let's see. Give me a persuasion check.
I'm not trying to persuade him of anything. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
You were gonna persuade him
he
in
is
the
a
first place.
ancient bronze dragon. Jamon, he gets out of your gets away from talking to you and starts yelling again. Jamon Saord is an ancient bronze dragon. He has put you all under his dragon spell, and you won't pay attention.
I'm gonna start like tugging on his robe, like, excuse me, sir.
What
Excuse
do
me.
you want?
Yeah. I can't. Come here.
What? He bends down and gets his face close to you. What? And his breath smells.
Oh, phew, not that close. Come off your soapbox. Come here.
I'm good right here.
Come here.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Let's see. Let me scroll through this here. The inventory. Let me scroll down here. I still have 2 of these. I'm gonna give him one of these. If I give you this, I'm gonna take out a silver coffer worth 1,000 gold pieces.
The coffer itself.
The coffer itself, yeah, a little.
Not the
little
gold
coffer, yeah.
in it.
No. It's an empty coffer. It's worth 1,000 gold.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the patch off my my robe of useful items, and it'll turn into the silver coffer. If I give you this, can you shush? Just for the day.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
$13.
Fine. But I've got my eye on you all. You seem like you're from his government agencies or something. Y'all trying to stifle my freedom of speech.
No, not stifle. Just silence for one day.
That's
For a
still
week.
stifling.
When he says that he's gonna keep his eye on us, I'm gonna like hold. You know how people like pull down one of their eyelids?
Oh yeah.
Do that. Blow a raspberry at him.
I'm gonna hand him the silver coffer and be like, All right, buddy. You go get yourself a drink. You go, bud. Freaking Christ.
Anyway.
And I'm
He
kind of like
kinda
look over at the guards
Gets
and
the
like thumbs
coffer,
up.
and he's just like, okay. And he kind of waddles away off of his soapbox. And he looks back at it, and he's like, I will see you tomorrow.
Once he walks out of the sight, can I pick up the soapbox?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
Strength?
Strength?
What the fuck are these rolls today?
You go to pick it up, and you realize that it is a large stone.
Large stone. Why the fuck is there a large stone in the middle of the road?
What are you wanting to do with it?
Take it away. He can't get on a soapbox if he doesn't have one.
Where are you wanting to take it away to?
It's not here.
Like,
My bag of
with
holding.
us?
Your bag of holding.
Okay,
You want me
Wait,
to pick it up?
wave the hand that
I would
has-
say that large. How much weight can a bag of holding hold?
500 pounds.
What do you have in your bag of holding?
22 pounds.
Oh,
Okay.
well, there.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I mean, I can try and pick it up. Trying to put it in a bag of
No,
holding.
I got this.
Okay.
The hand that has Donkey's ring on it, I'm gonna wave it towards the rock and like lift it up and wait
Mhm.
for him to open his bag of holding up and then just kind of let it go and let it drop in.
Do you do this?
I do.
Okay. You now have a large rock, like a large, like boulder rock that has like a flat top to it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna add that to my bag of holding. Large rock. And how many pounds is this?
I would say it's about 300 pounds.
Jeez. No, because it doesn't classify as an empty container. Beings don't count as empty containers. I cannot stress this enough.
What if they're soulless?
I
alright.
see where you're going with that. No.
Alright, so what do y'all want to do after now? Now that you have a large rock and you basically
Is that
bought
even
off.
possible? What Kai said.
To just make someone leave to have to. I mean, if you have some way of swaying their mind, but you cannot fill their bladder because it doesn't count as an empty container. Human beings and their parts are not empty containers.
Alright, let's continue on. Y'all are in the Suncut Bazaar. What are you looking for? What is on the agenda?
I think we're going to the bazaar first.
Yeah, it's not just like a building. It is
Right,
a whole
it is.
district.
Yeah, the whole district.
A whole ass district, homie.
I'd
Is
imagine.
there anything interesting around us?
Perception check.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
What the fuck are these rolls?
I too am going to look around.
Okay.
Let's see
24.
what I can see.
Yeah. Okay. 24, 18, a 6.
There's too many people. I can't see.
Yeah,
past
too
their
many
backs.
people. Like you're flying above their heads. You're kind of just like I don't see really anything. Oh, let's get Creek in this action. 18. Oh, okay. 23. Okay. With your 3 combined scores, you see several different tents. You see the tent that y'all went to last night, with the just like basic hardware. You see a couple of like food vendors. There is like a hookah lounge, and there is like a couple of other buildings, and then like there's like a row of buildings that are very nicely done up. They're more hardened buildings than like the tents that you see. A lot of the tents that you see, these are like well-established stores.
I'm curious about the stone ones. I'm gonna walk into one of the stone ones, whatever the closest one is.
Okay. So it's a row of them. So like they're along one of the roads. There's like a long row of them, and the first one you enter is full of clothing. It's got a bunch of clothing well suited for the desert. Obviously, Ankarwell is like a stop before either entering the desert or going further into Marquet, or so they are used to people who are not dressed for the climate.
Okay. I'm going to shop around. I mean, if we're gonna be going into the desert, I'm gonna have some clothing that would be appropriate so I don't stick out like a sore thumb.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else going in? Are you looking for other tents? Are you gonna continue on the row of hardened buildings? What is your plan?
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. Sister Minnie. What about you, Relier?
Ooh.
Are you
Where
looking?
are we right now?
You're in the Suncut Bazaar.
Oh, that's where we went. Oh
Yeah.
my god, not here.
And then you're in a row of hardened like y'all are along this row of hardened buildings, and the one that Silsaphir just stepped into is a clothing store.
When I tried to buy weapons from here, he said,
Mm-hmm.
so from where you at San Herald district.
Mm-hmm.
That means I have to wait until we get back. For shopping, I don't know.
You don't know? Or are you just gonna stand outside?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. What about you, Kai? What's Creek doing? Okay. Okay, perfect. So 3 out of the 4.
Fine.
You don't have to. You can stay outside.
I'll go to the store then. I'm not sure if we're gonna buy anything.
Okay. As y'all enter the store, there's like a few people dotted around. But the person who's in charge of it is this beautifully scaled dragonborn who is a blue dragonborn.
Hmm?
And
Blue dragon.
yeah, blue. I know, random. In this climate?
Right? I'm like, wait a minute.
And she's constantly fanning herself, and she says,
Whoa.
welcome to my store.
You said she?
She.
Oh.
Easy there, bud.
Huh?
Really said,
What's up?
interesting.
Keep the bad dragon in the pants.
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay, get your... Okay.
I'm going to approach her and ask her name.
My name My name is... Well, it's very nice. It's very mysterious.
Waiting for name generator to generate name.
Fuck you. My name is Vicaris.
This one's spelled out.
It's a pleasure to meet you. This is me and my troop. I am Sly. This is Creek. This is Relier, Dragonborn.
Ah, yes.
This is this is Daylily.
Against
A gold dragonborn with... She kind of looks over the thing. With his tail.
Okay. Don't know what that means, but we are wanting to be more properly clothed.
Ah, yes, you are very, very not suited for the weather. What... Can I ask where you are all from? Not all at once, please.
I'm just kind of like shrugging my shoulders. It's a long story for me and Creek. The other two are not from here, but they're from here.
What continent did you arrive from? That's all I'm asking.
okay.
I'm gonna
Quite spelled.
I'm gonna nudge Daylily like, come on.
You don't remember where we came from?
Oh, I'm the last person to take notes.
From Iman! Ah, what a
Yeah.
beautiful city. What a beautiful city. I've only been once or twice, but it's gorgeous. I've been there once or twice. But I prefer, weirdly enough, I know, my scales do not match the climate, but oddly enough,
She went from country bumpkin to German to French.
fuck off.
Trying her best. Leave
I'm
her
trying.
alone.
She's a
I don't
mix.
know why.
If you, I love the sun.
The yell at you for spelling it wrong.
Okay.
Right?
Well, everything is coming out of my wallet, so if you would,
Oh.
I'll have us properly dressed for this
Okay.
climate.
Well, she puts
Makes
down her
sense.
fan and she walks around the corner, and she's like a little bit. She was sitting, and so she's like a little bit taller than what you probably perceived her as, and she's like, okay, well, she like guides you to different racks and gets you all dressed, and it is going to cost you for everyone. Let's see. Clothing, goods, and services. Because this isn't cheap stuff, but this isn't the best stuff. It's going to cost you altogether, I would say, 75 gold.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
75 gold.
Alright.
I'm gonna throw 76 on the counter.
Ooh. Big
Keep-
spender.
Keep the extra for yourself.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put 10 on the
Okay.
counter.
You're gonna what?
Hold it. I'm gonna put
He's
10
putting
gold on the
10.
counter at the tip.
Thank you.
Get her scroll
Relies like
number.
pretty dragon.
Get her scroll number. Give it to
Well,
a give it to a pauper. I'm sure you can.
Well, hey, if you give me that 3 copper, that 3 copper will turn into 1 silver piece.
Then she's gonna be like, I have 27,722 gold and 1 silver. So you were all outfitted. It's like breathable cottons. You still have your boots and things like that, but it fits really well underneath your armor that you're wearing. Are y'all all wearing your armor?
Yes, I'm wearing my
Yes.
dragon's camo.
Okay.
My fucking expensive ass force resistant armor. Yeah.
My mithril plate.
Okay.
Okay, goggles.
You all have a good time in the city.
Good day, my lady.
I'm gonna like nudge him. Ask her out for dinner. Come on, how many times do we come across a dragonborn?
Well, often.
Vicaries,
Alright.
Yes.
would you like to go on a date with our friend Relier here? He's very shy.
Give me a perception check, Daylily.
Oh, she went for it, bro. She went for it. I'm gonna like nudge him.
You've noticed as she's been guiding you along, like you've taken note, she doesn't have a tail.
Hmm?
Okay.
Well, you can't make those assumptions.
Does that mean something with...
Mm-hmm. Do you remember?
No.
Yeah, give me a history check.
I was a 22.
So, you know that a lot of the Dragonborn first settled in Exandria on the continent of Wildmount. Several years ago, during the Chroma Conclave, the city that was Draconia fell, and two factions were part of that city. One were the Ravenites, who were the tailless ones, and the other were the Draconians, who had the tail. And the Draconians basically enslaved the Ravenites.
Oh.
Oh no! Hold on a minute.
Oh.
I gotta go to a new page.
Cool. Okay.
And so whenever the Chroma Conclave, one of the members of the Chroma Conclave came and basically destroyed Draconia, the Ravenites took over, and Draconia is not what it used to be anymore. It's like the floating cities that were part of Draconia have all fallen, and not a single Draconian lives in the city anymore.
Okay.
Because they were either killed or they ran.
But, I mean, that's an important observation and a good history lesson.
Mm-hmm.
But history doesn't always mean everything.
She's a dog.
She could not care about the history between the Ravenites and the Draconians, and
she pointed out the fact that he had a tail. Like, she made sure to say.
But we don't know how she feels about it. So all she can say is no.
Okay. Okay.
So we're going back into the scene. I don't know if your friend is my type.
Oh. Sorry, bud.
Can I kind of like pull her to the side?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of like. Did she say that loud enough for him to hear?
Give me a perception check.
Both me and him.
Is Relier paying attention?
30-20.
Okay, you hear it. What about my friend Cassandra?
Relier, roll a perception check.
Yeah.
To see if you heard her remark.
Yeah, you heard it. She wasn't being quiet, but she wasn't like...
I'm gonna kind of be like, put my hand on her shoulder. Ugh, sorry, bud.
What are you trying to say to Vicaries?
Is it because he is a draconian. Well, draconian descendant.
Yes. Honestly, I have not seen many of those in a while.
I can assure you he is a wonderful person, and he is nothing like his ancestors.
Mm.
We're in town for a week. What's the Lap of the Gods? Is that what the hotel's called?
Yes.
We'll be staying at the Lap of the Gods if you decide to give him a chance and see how things could go.
You see her eye, like what, like her eye, where her eyebrows would be, her eye, like the ocular
Scales? Eye scales?
Yeah. Her eye scales, her eyebrow scales, would be, they raise a little bit, whenever you mention the hotel name, and she's like, okay. Well, thank you.
Of course. And thank you. These clothes are wonderful.
They look perfect.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
join the rest of the group. I'm trying to get Relier a girlfriend.
I'm just kind of like doing the manly like massaging shoulders. You got this, bro. It's all right. You're good, man. You're all right. You're a strong, independent dragon.
All right. Where are we headed next? Because that was about like an hour and a half of your time.
Whenever
I
they
would say
come
it's
back,
like midday.
I'm gonna ask. Do you have any weapon shops in these like actual like buildings, not in like the little tents?
These shops are mostly like clothing and not the sort for weapons. No. Are you looking for a type of weapon?
I myself am looking for an arrow of returning.
Oh.
I see. So a lot of that will be in the other districts. Yeah.
Not of this particular district?
This is... I know where you're staying. This is not the caliber of...
Lesser money?
Yes. I mean,
Gotcha.
my store, exception. But
Very proud owner.
very. But a lot of the other stores are very. They're for the common people, not for your type.
Right. Okay, and which direction would that be?
Most of them will be, well, you are staying at the Lap of the Gods. So it's in that same district.
Okay.
Good to know.
Good to know. Well, we appreciate you and your time.
Mm.
And,
also, I've heard some things being in the guided district, but a lot of it's like residential and also academic over there. So.
Oh, do you
What
happen
about
to
the
know
guided
where in the guided district the library is?
Which one? There's so many. The city is full of academics, especially in that area.
You just see Daylily's face like
light
her
up.
smile getting bigger and bigger.
This is Arancarel is the top academic city, though some might argue, in all of Marquet. But those people who argue are all the way on the other side of the continent, so we can't really hear them. nonetheless, I don't really partake in the academic myself. I am a businesswoman. So there is, if I remember correctly, and I do remember correctly, there is a cobalt. Let's see, cobalt, like the one in Wildmount. There is a library of the Cobalt Soul in the guarded district. So, it's like a pyramid. If I remember seeing it correctly, it's like a pyramid, and you know them with the knowing mistress. They love their eyes, and yeah, it's some would say it's beautiful, but it's okay.
Well, thank you. Where is Relier standing in relation to me? Are you like behind
where is
me,
Relier?
or
He's with
Somewhere.
yeah, he's with
well, I
Why?
rejoined. We're with them now, but like, how close are you to me?
y'all are probably like outside of the store, so you're like just inside the doorway, and they're like right outside the doorway.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out of one of my roses
Mm-hmm.
and like hand it to him, and then like look back and forth between him and the lady.
Please get the hint. Please get the hint. I'm just like standing
Yes,
off the
I
corner,
know.
fingers
Get the
crossed,
hint.
like get the hint. Get the hint.
Do you get the hint? Give me
Yes,
an
I get the
insight.
hint.
No, give me an insight check.
Oh god.
Oh, come on!
Fingers crossed.
Give
Everybody
me an
cross your
insight.
fingers. Go, come on. Come on, man. You got this. This is your one shot.
You got it. You got it.
You got this. You got this. Yeah!
I'm gonna get the hint.
You get the hint. It was a low DC, but you got the hint. What do you do with the rose, Relier?
Okay. Okay, why am I forget pointing on this?
He gets the hint, but does he follow through with it? That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do
I
follow through.
take the rose. I walk up to. I forgot her name already. Goddamn.
Vicarious.
Curious.
I walk up to Vicarious and say, "This is for you, my lady. Hope you have a good day."
My lady.
Milady, not the milady.
Oh, shut up.
Thank you, sir. Do come back. Performance check.
You have to do it now. Yes, you rolled a 15.
Set the mood with the with the liar. Okay, I will accept the liar. Give me you know what, Relier? Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
She just said come back.
Baby, come back.
I heard you say do come back.
Nat 20.
Fucking right, that 20, my boy.
I can't do anything tonight. But come back in 2 days' time. After
Okay,
right before sunset.
Okay, I will. I'll see you then later.
Okay.
Okay, I will see you in 2 days' time.
All right, I will see you in 2 days' time, sir.
Is his tail wagging like a dog?
I was gonna say, does his tail wag? Like,
I hope not.
As we're walking away, his tail's just wagging.
It's just bobbing.
I'm kind of gonna give him like the manly clap on the back, like, yeah, man.
I'm gonna point at him as we're walking away, like not close to her anymore. Yeah, like that.
Oh
I'm gonna
God.
point at him, and I'm gonna say, I vouched for you, so do not
Thank-
be rude. Do not spoil the date.
Okay. Stop it.
The good boy
I'm not
wags.
a.
It's the good
I'm
boy.
not a. He's not a dog.
All right, so we kind of go through that. We kind of y'all continue into the city. Are y'all going back into the Sand Herald district, or are you just gonna walk around here?
Do we want to make our way to oh god, names I'm terrible with. The guided district to find one of those fancy libraries with the pyramid and thing?
That is
Yes.
up to you.
Yes.
Yes?
But it's
Okay.
gonna be a long walk.
It's 3/4 mile.
That's why I said it's gonna be a long walk. I got
So
2 days to kill.
you guys, it's not going to take that long to walk 3/4 of a mile. Jeez Louise. As y'all are walking, y'all are going through different districts. You see that the scenery changes from one district to another. It's very beautiful. And you finally, actually, Silsafir, give me a D100 roll.
Right, D100. 100s.
100s.
God, fucking yeet it across the screen, why don't you? Jeez.
Oh,
Good old 4.
I rolled a 4 out of 100.
right. Beep boppin' blueberry, beep boppin' blueberry. You all get to just right before y'all leave the Suncut Bazaar. There are not in the same location, but near the same location where that little dude was at, howling for no reason. There is a group of farmers, and they look very panicked while they talk to each other, and they're talking to a guard, and yeah, there's just like a big hoopla going on.
Can we hear what they're upset about?
Y'all are not that close, but if you want to get closer, you can give me a perception check.
Can I bob and weave through the crowd to try to get close enough?
Shit.
Yeah. Daylily's kind of too far behind. Yeah. Rely, you're
double twos? You fucking serious? That was with advantage.
You get close enough, but like the guard that they're talking to finally quiets them down and is just like, look, we'll look into it. Don't worry. It's probably some kid playing a prank on you all. And Creek, who comes up last, but gets kind of closer to one of the farmers, hears him mutter under his breath, "These damn witches and their damn spells," under his breath.
Did anyone hear what they said? The farmers, not the farmers.
Yes, Kai just heard him whisper "damn witches" and their damn spells under his breath.
Yep.
Well, we didn't hear it.
Yeah, you didn't. Y'all didn't hear
it.
Didn't,
but Creek did.
Yes.
And I'm hoping Creek passes the information along.
Beep up, beep up, beep up, beep up, beep up. Give me some minutes. Creek will say these farming folk seem to not be fans of magic users.
Why do you say that, Creek? Did you hear something?
She nods.
I wonder what happened.
You can always go ask. They seem to be dispersing a bit. Like the guard has walked away.
Which one did you hear?
Pardon me.
Do you know which farmer she heard?
She didn't get a real good... It's one of the ones that was close to her.
Has that one walked away?
I would say that they're all walking together. Back to, like where their stuff is at.
Okay. I am going to walk up to them.
Walk or fly?
Walk.
Okay.
I don't fly often.
Okay.
Lily usually walks most places.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask, what happened? What was all of that about?
They all look like above you. They're like, what the hell? Where's that from? And then one looks down and is like, what was what about?
The commotion.
We were just telling our story to the guard. And there's some issues on one of the settlements right outside the gate.
Oh no. What happened with it?
Well,
Is it something that travelers should be worried about?
I mean, unless you're going on foot, but they don't seem to be messing with anybody else, just us. And really, they're not really messing with us. They're just... They buy a bunch of cow manure from us. And, come to find out, they're using it to bury owl bears. Dead ones. So I don't know what kind of...
Did I hear that right? Owl bears?
I don't know what kind of hocus pocus is going on with them, but like... Come on, like...
Yeah.
Oh. Owl bears.
Mm.
Wow.
I don't know about you, but Sly is not about to get on to owl bears.
Huh. I wonder why they would need cow manure to bury them. And they're burying them on your land? They're not burying them.
No, they're just...
on their own
I mean,
property?
they're buying cow manure from us, and they keep buying a lot of it, so we got kind of suspicious, and Sal over there and Freddie went and
I was like Sal and Freddy are nosy.
went to their place and saw that all these witches were burying these owl bears underneath this manure. So I don't know what they're doing, like sacrificing something to some evil god, but I don't know.
How do you know they were witches?
I mean, they were doing magic. Plus they're known for their healing and all their magic stuff.
Oh.
What?
It's a coven of them. There's like 13 of them.
Specifically 13?
Well, I mean, there's not really 13. There's like only 5 of them.
Okay, so you're exaggerating.
5 is a lot different than 13, but
And that's
I'm
not nearly enough for a coven.
sorry you're dealing with that. If I don't know if I want to get all invested in that, but I kind of do. But I kinda
Yeah, why not?
don't. What if they're just culling the owlbear population?
As long as it doesn't take more than 2 days.
Yeah. You gotta go on your date.
Well, I mean, he can go on his date, and we can handle the owlbear witch situation.
If you'd like, we could take a look into it for you. We're not from here, but we are problem solvers in Emon.
So you're not even from the continent?
No, we
I'm
are
not even from this realm.
Hold on.
I'm
I'm gonna say that under my breath.
Please stop telling people you're not from here.
You said it under your breath?
I did.
Alright, he did not hear you say that. But barely did not hear you say that. He just heard you grumble something.
We are the champions?
Yep.
Heroes?
Yep. Champions.
We are the champions of Taldore.
He kind of looks at you all. You kind of look like a bunch of fuck-ups.
Oh.
Anyways.
I'm sorry,
look,
do you mind repeating yourself?
Oh,
I know
I know her wings twitched on that one.
I said what I said.
Hey, Dale, you know what? Let's let them deal with their own owlbear witch situation. Let's go ahead and find some weapons in the other market.
If you have such a problem with them using your cow manure to bury owlbears, maybe stop selling it to them. And if you go to them for healing, don't suspect them of evil things. Or, just stop going to them for healing. And I'm gonna walk away.
But
Sir, that's where I'm gonna stop you right there. When she walks away, it's over. Have a good day. Bye-bye now. And I'm just gonna walk away.
He kind of looks at y'all as y'all walk away, and he's just like, well, I didn't want your help anyway. And then
you
walks
didn't.
away.
Somebody's calling me.
Alright, so
When he says that, I'm gonna say, yeah, keep on telling yourself that, bud.
Yeah, we're just gonna everybody walk away. Come on. Just gonna like shuffle everybody. Like, come on.
alright. So you'll make it back to are y'all going straight to the guided district?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. So y'all after like an hour or so, y'all finally get to the guided district. Y'all had to weave through some stuff, and upon entering, it's a very beautiful, like, manicured area. You would think like someplace like this wouldn't be so like green, but there is like a lot of green to it, a lot of manicured lawns and like topiary, things like that. It's very there's people are walking around, and they don't seem like they're in a hurry. They're very much like there's some people with their eyes in their books. There's people talking to each other on benches, and the district itself is like there's like a mixture of residential and like very few stores, but it's like mostly like small stores. Nothing that would be like weapons manufacturing or armor or anything like that. It's just like a couple of places where you can get like food things. And then let's see, who's guiding this little expedition?
I'll take lead.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Alright, perception check. Please, Lord God, stop eating them so. Like, that's why you keep failing.
You don't see it at first, but as you go through the roads, you see the top of like a pointed building in the in the distance, and then as you get closer and closer, there's like this. It's made out of like sandstone, and it's very, very beautiful. This like tall, pyramid-like building made out of sandstone, and on the front, you see two tapestries that flank either side of the door, and they have an eye on them.
Okay, is this the pyramid we're looking for?
Is it?
I don't know. They would know the library better than I would.
Mm-hmm. You could ask around.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna like find the nearest guard. And what was it? Library of the Cobalt something?
You're looking for the Library of the Cobalt Soul.
Yeah, that. There you go.
Well, yeah, the pyramid is where you would find that. Mm.
Right. Where is it?
You don't see the pyramid right in front of you?
Oh, yeah. Thanks. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
He kind of like glares at you a little bit. He's like, you might want to get your eyes checked.
Yeah, no, they're real bad. I can't see from all the way up here. Thanks, man.
Interesting markings. Anyways. Alright. So you get to the pyramid that is the Library of the Cobalt Soul. Do y'all enter? Are y'all just looking around? What are y'all trying to do?
I'm gonna let Daylily take the lead on that one.
Okay. She can't hear us.
Nope.
I think she's on the phone.
Yeah.
You know what? At this juncture, let's take a little bit of a break. We've been going for an hour and a half. So let's get up, stretch, and I will see y'all in, let's meet back in 10 minutes.
Sure.
All right. All right, y'all. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll see you back in just a few minutes. All right, be right back. All right, we are back.
Sorry, my
Hello. We are
Walmart
back from our
delivery
break. I
driver was
hope you were
calling
all
me.
doing well. All right, let's get back into this game. All right,
What I
before we
missed,
went on
sorry.
the break, you had just made it to the outside of the pyramid-like structure that is the library of the Cobalt Soul. We haven't gone in yet. Silsafir has said, I'll let Daylily take the lead on this one.
Okay. I'm going to walk in.
Okay. As you walk in into the pyramid-like structure, it's quite large on the inside, just like it is shown on the outside. Rows and rows of books are all over the walls, and there's like several levels to it. And you happen in whenever you enter, there is a front desk, much like the other locations of the Cobalt Soul that you've been into. There sitting is a human man who has like a darker complexion and is in these white robes, some with a shawl that has blue eyes on it, and he is currently has one hand kind of scribbling something into a book while looking at another, and kind of just in his own world.
Sorry, you stopped talking right when I took a bite. I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Hello. Where is the section for your local history?"
He lifts his head from where he's looking, and he's like, well, hold on, y'all. Nicholas is wanting to say hello. Okay, there we go. Onto the bed.
Nicholas.
Hello, Nikolai.
He looks up and he says, were you looking for anything in particular? No.
Just local history.
Give pets treats. Damn it. Were you looking for Marquet, Ancrel specifically? Were you, looking for Marquet in a broader sense? Like, what? You've got to narrow it down for me.
Well, since we're here, I guess on some history about Ancrel.
Okay. Well, the books on Ancrel are going to be on the second floor in our history section. They're done by continent, so look for the Marquette section. It will be clearly marked. There's fucking hell, this cat. There's quite many volumes. I could help narrow it down more if you gave me more information on what you were looking for in particular.
I'm not looking for anything in particular. I just want to write some notes down about where we are.
I see. Are you a scholar? An academic of some kind?
I am an academic, yes. I'm actually a researcher. My parents were both sages, and we traveled often and wide, but rarely ever made it to Marquette. So
I see. And this is just for your personal notes? Are you doing research? Are you writing? What is this for?
So many questions.
Just my personal notes. I keep a detailed record of everywhere that I visit.
I see. Well, like I said, second floor. In our history section, look for the Marquet continent things. Books on language. What language? I mean, we have many books on languages. Are you looking for learning more about the common tongue? Or are you looking for specific dialects? We do have our own dialect here in Marquet.
She shrugs.
She shrugs. Oh, I mean, languages and histories are usually located next to each other, yes. I would say that our history section is quite big, especially the Marquette section. So I would say it's on the second floor, but it's going to be look for the languages section. It should be in common. And there's, if you are, I'm assuming you are all together, if you are all studying, there are tables that you can write things down on and the such.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, I bid you good learning, and may the knowing mistress guide you in your pursuits. And he kind of looks down and starts writing again and looking at his book. Is there more?
Nope. I'm gonna walk away and walk upstairs.
All right. Anybody else have any comments, questions, concerns?
What is that?
What? I don't know.
Oh, no, sorry. I was referring to something else, but no. I'm just gonna follow daylily as I usually do in libraries, and yeah.
All right. You all go to the second floor. As you get to the landing of the second floor, you see several of the stacks are marked history, right in front of you, and there's it's like 2 stacks deep, like 2 rows deep of history books along this part of the second floor, and as he noted that there's different continents and they're all in alphabetical order. So with that, hold on, let me pinned.
Wait, languages can you speak? Speak shit.
The one closest to the landing is marked Taldore.
Okay. I'm just gonna move past that one and start looking for Marquette, and then once I'm there, start looking for Encrawl.
Okay. So if you're right next to Taldore, that means the one furthest away from you to the right is going to be Wildmount, and then the one closest to you to the left is going to be Marquette. So you go through, and Ankarel obviously starts with an A, so you start looking through and you see Ankarel, like some of the first books in the in the Marquet section are about. Some of the first books about the Marquet section are about Marquet in general, and then they go into specific cities. So they would be Marquet proper, and then Ank'Harel.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a couple of books, just on general Marquet,
Mm-hmm.
and then a couple on Ank'Harel.
Okay. What are you looking for, Creek? Because languages is going to be behind you as you get onto the second floor landing.
Speaking of languages, I'm going to switch to Sylvan, and Daylily and Creek are the only two that speak it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to switch to Sylvan and ask them both specifically what the hell are we looking for.
Oh, you mean start speaking Sylvan?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because Daylily and Creek speak Sylvan as well. Reliar does not, unfortunately. But I would like our conversation to be private, so I'm going to switch to Sylvan, hoping that they notice I switched to Sylvan, and ask, like, what specifically are we looking for?
Liar to know.
Well, because he's got a date, so he doesn't need to worry about it. I want him to concentrate on his date.
I'm not looking for anything specific. I just have a blank page in my notebook for Marquet, since it's not backstory related because they never really came here. So I just want to look at random information about Marquet, which I'm not expecting Shelly to go through. I was just gonna Google it and put it in my book.
Yeah, you can do that. I can also, because I have Call of the Netherdeep on D&D Beyond, I can give you the pages. I can also give you the links and things like that. Give me a general, I wish there was like a research. Hold on, let me...
That'd be like investigation?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
That'd be intelligence check.
Oh, yeah, you can... Yeah.
It's because she's reading a book.
Yeah, intelligence. Give me an intelligence. 13. Okay. Doing some studying for once. Give me... So, you're... With that investigation check, you're able to find a few books that look interesting. And with that intelligence check, with that, I'll just give you the links after stream with just remind me with the information about Marquet. For Creek, can I get an investigation check? Because you're looking for two different languages, correct? Marquet and Giant. You see a few books about Marquesian, which is the language of Marquet, and a lot of them are in Marquesian. So you're like, oh, I need like translated books to help me learn this. And also you find one or two books in Giant. It looks like the language section is like dedicated to books that are in those languages instead of learning those languages. Boop, 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 boop. Ah. So you can do it another investigation, so maybe you're in like the wrong section. So like you can give me another investigation check. Okay. You've gotten a little bit closer. You did find a few books that are about learning the Marquesian language, but not about giant. Yeah. So you found one book that's like intermediate Marquesian, and you're like, oh no, I need elementary Marquesian. Maybe asking around. Yeah, keep looking. Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like walk along the shelves behind Daylily, holding any books that she needs to be held.
Yeah. Perfect. What's Relier doing? With that 11, you do find an elementary Marquesian book. But you're still not able to find a giant. So, Saphir, what are you looking for?
Helping them find any books that they need. And that's a nat 20 plus 11, so it's a 31. I'm looking for any elementary books about giant, Marquesian, or whatever books Daylily needs.
So Daylily and Creek are on two opposite sides of the library.
I already have my books, so
Okay.
the ones that he's gathered, I will take it to a table and.
Okay, perfect.
Writing.
And I'll apply that to helping Creek find whatever book she needs.
Okay. So she's going to take the elementary Marquesian book that she found and take it to the nearest table and study. So give me an intelligence check, Creek.
Oh boy.
I believe in you. Very nice. So you're able to pick up on it a little bit, but it's going to take you a very long time to learn a whole language. It might take you, I would say it would probably take you a few months to really get like the basic understanding of grammar. Trying to learn buzzwords. Yeah, you do pick up on a few buzzwords like hello, goodbye, toilet, where's the library? Yeah, who, what, where, when, why, how far, yes and no. Yeah, you definitely pick those up from the first few pages.
Don't forget the crossroads.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be kind of like looking over Daylily's shoulder like, yep. Yep, that says a thing.
That says a thing. Is anybody else looking for any books? Are they, while y'all are here? Don't forget the curse words. I thought you said crosswords.
Oh?
I don't know why I heard crosswords.
It has fun little puzzles while you learn.
Y'all, if y'all could see the cat right now, he is on top of this book.
If you could see my cat right
now. Yeah. Wait, you don't have Bruce anymore.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. I was like, I don't hear Bruce.
Yeah, I got a 2-bedroom, so I have an office now.
Very nice.
And the office is also kitty cat room, so it is a Bruce free.
I was about to ask, did Bruce pass away?
Bruce. So yeah, you both learn some things while you're here. I will say this. Hold on. Let me move you, Nicholas, because you're on the book.
No.
Uh, you do learn from one of the books, I'm going to say, that there are several different factions. Like, one of the books that you picked up was about the goings-on in Ank'Harel in general, and you do find out that there are several factions that make up the city.
Okay.
Some of the major factions include the Library of the Cobalt Soul, the Allegiance of Allsight, the Consortium of the Vermilion Dream.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I have a kitty cat on my lap now, so...
Yep, that happens.
It's gonna be a little slow. And she's rubbing the mic. Okay. Jazzy, come here, out of my way. Alright, what was the third one?
Consortium of the Vermilion Dream. And then it also mentions some minor factions that include the Hands of Ord, the Scarbearers, Sentinels of Memory, and the Veil.
Okay.
And I'll give you the pages that are from the book that break those down. But yeah, you find out those, and just random things about the history of Ank'Harel, including the name you see the name Jamansa Ord several times.
Okay. Sorry if you hear my cat's tail hitting the microphone.
Cat.
Meow.
Oh, please don't put your butthole in my face.
On one of the on one of the General Marquet books, you read about several cities that are in Marquet. To include Yios, which is supposed to be a academic city, Drusar, and then you also learn about some of the history of like the Apex Wars and things like that.
Okay.
And again, I'll send you all the links and pages and things like that associated with it. So I would say that y'all spent the better part of the day, because y'all got here around early afternoon, and y'all spent the rest of the afternoon there. Whenever it starts to, like, sun starts going down, the person who was at the front desk comes up and he's like, "Oh, you're all still here. We are going to close soon. So if you could, are you planning on checking anything out?"
No, I have all of the information I need. Are you going to check the language books out, Creek?
No, thanks. Okay. Well, I'm glad that we could help you. You were very quiet, so you're always welcome back.
Thank you. You have a lovely library.
Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. But yes, we are about to close. So if you could
He literally
You can
just
leave the books
shoots
where
the
you're
cat
at,
boy.
where they're at. So.
Okay. And I guess I'll stand up and start heading out.
Okay. All right. Perfect. 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 Everybody follow suit.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
And y'all make your
Yeah.
way back to the airship, or do y'all finally go and get a room at the oh god, words.
Lap of the gods.
Lap of the gods, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to Lap of the Gods.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I think
just a
our plan was to
reminder,
go to-
you all, you didn't check in yet. You didn't actually go to get a room.
Ah.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're gonna do that now.
We can hope.
So you all, you get back to the, the San Herald district, and you start asking around for the Lap of the Gods, and a few people, it's some of the hoity-toity looking people, they all look at you very strange, like, why would you go there? Like, why are you wanting to go there?
To sleep.
Also, because we can.
I don't.
If you say anything about our type, it's not gonna be a great time. Just tell us where it is.
Okay. I mean, I could guide you there if you so wish it.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Be helpful.
Okay. Okay. And this lady that's, it's a, like, a halfling woman, with, like, medium brown skin and, like, dark, black hair, but is, veiled from the sun, guides y'all through the streets of the Sun Herald district. And you come upon this very large, elaborately decorated building, with like, there's a fountain and, like, columns, and it's made out of, like, this gorgeous marble like building material. And she's just like, oh, okay, here's the Lap of the Gods. I will say this: they might turn you away. So don't say I didn't warn you. Okay?
We
Why
appreciate
would
the warning.
they turn us away?
And she just kind of, like, closes her mouth and walks away.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Mm-hmm. They think we're poor, Daylily.
I literally have
Over me.
wings gilded with gold.
And I'm wearing black dragon armor, but I mean,
Me. Oh, I forget it was wrong.
You
A
all
very expensive bow and arrow.
you all enter the resort, and it's just as elaborate as it is on the outside. And some of the people, as they're walking past you, give you the weirdest looks. And you go up to the front desk, and there's, like, this very, like, elven, this, like, dark elven, not dark elven, but, like, dark complexion elven person with, like, beautiful blonde white hair. Can't really tell if they're a woman or a man. They're kind of, like, they have, like, this air of
In between.
Of androgyny, and hold on, I've got to. Okay, Nicholas, go away. And they have their nose up in there and they say hello, and they look at you all. Hello.
Hello. I'm just gonna
How much
plop a sack of
for
gold on the
4
counter.
rooms?
For 4 rooms, and they kind of
For
look
a week.
for a week.
Mhm.
Well, and they kind of look at this bag of gold, and they're kind of very confused. Hold on. Excuse me while I open my thing. Nope, that's not what I want. Not what I want. Nicholas, you're the worst. He's back on the book, y'all.
He swears if you have the coin.
Oh, it's fine. I just changed it to 1600. Nicholas. There. You're just gonna hold the book. Your fault.
Yes.
Beep, 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 beep. It's meals. I want lodging. Lodging. Of course, it doesn't have lodging. Why would it? Beep. Bop. All right. That's going to be. That's going to be.
Well, come on. Give me the total.
It's going to cost you 1,000 gold.
Well, here's 1,500. We'll take some food to
Per
our rooms.
room.
How much?
Per room.
Okay. And?
Okay. You said how much?
Okay,
It's 1,000. It's 1,000 gold per room per night.
Okay, so if I do 14, let's see. So we're doing what? 4,000 times how many days are we staying here? 5.
Or is it down?
They said a week.
Is it a business week, 5 days, or a whole week, 7 days? Technically 6,
6.
because we already spent today.
6.
Oh yeah.
So that's what, 24,000?
Yes.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Oh, okay. We do require half up front.
Can I just pay whole now?
Okay, but in case you wanted amenities added, we usually calculate the amenities after.
I'm gonna kind of like look at everybody. Are you guys getting room service? Anybody?
It's
No,
not just room
we-
service. We're a resort, so we have massage and gambling and the like.
Can we just pay for those as we go?
You certainly can, but
Then that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
just do it that
I'll
way.
go ahead and just pay up front then.
okay. So 24,000.
I'm gonna kind of like on purpose count 1, 2, 3. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5.
And a few minutes later, you get to 24,000.
To 23,998, 23,999. Fuck, I lost count.
That's you had one more. I promise. 24,000.
All right, 24,000. There you go, bud.
Thank you. And they go and they go and they clap their hands, and 2 bellhops appear next to them, and they hand 2 keys to each bellhop. Please take these patrons to their rooms and give them the tour.
Oh, we're patrons now. We're not even guests? Nice. Upgrade.
Good. And the bellhops are just like, okay. And they kind of guide you through the whole resort. They tell you where the massage place is at, the casino, the dining facility. Like, there's like 2 or 3 like restaurants in there, and they finally get to each of your rooms. You're all given your own individual rooms, and they're lavishly decorated with very beautiful silk sheets, or like very beautiful like silk brocade blankets and pillows that are full of down, and it's just very lavishly decorated. Okay.
Oh, trust me.
Give me a sleight of hand, and then what's your passive perception?
I'm not doing it like nobody noticing. I just casually like.
My passive is
not
15.
even like looking at what I'm doing.
Not looking at what you're doing?
Yeah, like because of Sonky's ring, I don't have to use my actual hands. I can just wave it into his backpack.
Okay.
For my half.
Okay.
Yeah, I might as well give it.
Am I getting another 6,000?
All right.
Gold.
So you're all in. So you all have given each other gold for some reason, and
no, I'm giving Slayer gold.
Because that was a lot of money. I'm giving him my half of the.
So hold on. I'm losing track here. So I got 6 from Daily. Did I get 7 from Relier?
6.
Okay. And is Creek paying anything? Either way, I don't care.
Probably not.
Because I'm gonna make this money back very quickly. I still have to send somebody to go collect my money.
Shrug.
He doesn't know social customs, so probably not gonna pay you.
That's fine. That's fine.
And you all get into your individual rooms, and you all go to sleep, and you wake up the next day, and you're like, oh, I'm in this really nice room. Oh man, it feels nice to not be on an airship for once. And where are we at? What are y'all doing for the next 6 days? Are y'all just staying in the resort?
I'm gonna go get some breakfast.
Okay. Are y'all going to venture out in Ank'Harel? Are y'all going to do anything while y'all are in Ank'Harel?
Daylily will probably meander around the merchant
always
stalls.
try to find some weapons. Well,
so you ask, Relier, you ask around. You ask the front desk, the concierge at the front desk, and they're like, well, are you looking for magical weapons? What are you looking for? I could just tell you to go to the bazaar, because they have plenty of places there. What are you looking for?
let me get some short swords, but not some really good quality short swords.
Oh, I see. Well, there are places here in this district, that carry fine weapons and magical items. So you would, there is one place, let's see if I can remember correctly. There is one place called,
You're going to unload me. Get extra unnecessary amenities. From where?
probably get massages, order a lot of room service.
Yeah.
Get a mud bath for Sasander.
Okay. Yep.
Special breakfast, extra caretaking for sustain. Yeah, exactly. There is one place called the clever hobgoblin here in the district that specializes in magical items.
Some kind of inspiration giving him.
Okay. Give me. What would be? Let me see. Let me look. Give me. Give me a medicine check. You have to be a 10.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
No. I'm actually gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go get some breakfast. Some non-fancy breakfast up to my room.
Yeah, nat 1. Is anybody enjoying Relier to the clever hobgoblin?
Yeah, I'll tag along.
I'm gonna stick around the hotel.
Okay. What about you, Creek?
What's more, the massage people have to roll a medicine check.
You're rolling for the whole experience.
You had a shitty time for all that extra money. Creek wasn't used to so many people touching her.
Exactly.
In weird places. She was uncomfortable. Sasander didn't like people touching him.
People probably have bite marks from Sasander after touching him.
Beep, beep, boop,
Or
boop.
probably have stuff missing from their body.
So are you joining Relier and Daylily? No inspiration. You had to beat a 10. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, whatever that fucking means.
I don't know what that
Keyboard
means. Right.
Yeah, and you had a shitty time. Dice gods have spoken.
Are you joining Relier and Daylily? No. Okay, cool. That's all I needed to know. Breakfast. All right.
Yes or no question.
It's just a yes and no question. I just need to know yes or no. All right, so Relier and Daylily, this is on the second day. The rest of y'all are enjoying breakfast, getting massages, having a somewhat swell time. You make it to the clever hobgoblin, and you are greeted with it's not as big as
Gilmore's?
yes,
No.
not as big as Gilmore's. There we go. I was like, brain, do the thing. But it is quite a large building with an assortment of things, magical items. There are some swords, there are shields, things like that. And you're greeted by this I wouldn't say fair, but like they've got a freckled complexioned human, and they look up from whatever they're doing, and they're like, "Oh, hello, how are you all?"
Very
We're
flamboyant.
well, thank you.
Perfect. How can I help you?
Daily's just gonna look at Relier.
Yeah. Do you have any good short swords for available?
Were you looking for anything in particular whenever it came to short swords? What were you looking for?
Then nothing is all the way true.
Because what do you have right now?
Oh, 2 short swords English. 2 short swords of wounding.
Of wounding. So I do have this beautiful dancing short sword. Just one, though. I just have the one.
What?
We do mostly what would I we do. I don't know how you would describe it. More arcane items. We do imbue spells into weapons, but it's usually by by the order. So somebody, there's special request.
I wonder. Right? Yes, do you have an training?
You're breaking up. What's up?
Well, do you have?
No, I did not.
I guess you have an. Do we have an error of returning? Question mark.
An era of returning. Well, that one, I mean, we don't really get a lot of people looking for arrows here. So we don't really carry the arrow of returning. I've heard of it. There is another seller. He just opened a store here a few years ago. And I've heard that he sells a lot of things. It's called, oh god, what is it called? That's right. Gilmore's Glorious Goods. It's a very small, I've heard that he has larger stores. This is like a smaller store.
Gilmore.
Yes.
I've been there for this
What?
Oh, I cut out again.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I've been to a few of his stores.
Oh, interesting. It's not that there's actually one here in this district. It's not that far down the road. But like I said, it's a smaller store. They're definitely, I would check there. We don't really get a lot of people to do the arrow of returning quite often.
Stay in.
So I would check there. You can we can do a special order and so can they. We could do a special order, but that's going to take several weeks and lots of money.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be here for that long. Only here for a few days.
Okay. Sorry we couldn't help you.
But thanks for the information about Gilmore, though.
All right. Is there anything else? Like, were you interested in the dancing short sword? Were you? I just have the one. So if you were, I see you're a dual wielder. If you wanted to dual wield these, I wouldn't be able to make that happen.
Yeah, I'm looking for two. One wouldn't really suffice.
Do you mind if I look at your swords that you have here?
Sure.
He kind of looks at them and he's like assessing them, and I mean, these seem very good. What are you trying to do? What are you? I mean, these are good swords. Very, very. I wouldn't say that they're rare, but they are quite rare.
I haven't done for that long.
What?
I thought I haven't.
You're breaking out again, or breaking up.
When did I get them? Forgot. Since how we were before this, I think I got them in.
You got them in Emon.
Oh, that's all. Oh yeah.
You got them at Gilmore's in Emon.
God damn it. I forgot where I got them.
Yeah, you got them at Gilmore's in Emon. I mean, they're very good swords. I mean, the only thing we don't carry many legendary items in my store. We have very good rare type of magics that we can imbue, but I mean, these swords, and he kind of like does like a little, flip around, and he gives the handles back to you. They're perfectly fine.
Mistrust them.
What?
I said maybe I mistrust the swords.
Yeah, they're good swords. I wouldn't complain about them. I mean, again, if you were here longer, then I would say that you could get some specially made, but it doesn't look like you said you're only here for a couple weeks, or a couple days. Excuse me. Okay. Well, I wish you all the luck, and were you looking for anything, ma'am?
No, I'm not looking for anything specific. Thank you, though.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Well, you can take a look around. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask.
Did you say Gilmore's was again?
Just down the road.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Do you want to go to Gilmore's?
Yes, sure.
So you go into Gilmore's. It's not that far. You see the beautiful purple tapestries that are very common with Gilmore's establishments. And inside, and the guy at the other store is right. It's a fairly small store compared to the other places that you've been to. And behind the table, or behind the counter, is is like a dwarven man with like a shaved head, but like still the long beard, and he's dressed in like thin cottons and things, and he looks up and he's like, hello, how can I do ya? Welcome to Gilmore's Glorious Goods.
Oh, uh, do you have an arrow returning by any chance?
Arrow of returning. Arrow of returning. Let me check, and I don't know everything off the top of my head, but let me check in the back. As you can tell, it's kind of a cramped area. We just keep a lot of the good stuff out in the front. But while I'm back there, did you need any other items?
Oh,
No, just
so
an arrow
far
of
no.
returning. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll go give a look. All right. And he kind of goes behind the curtain, and you're kind of left in the thing, and it takes about like 5 to 10 minutes, and he comes back. He's like, "Well, I'm sorry. I don't have an arrow of returning, but I did send a message to another store. Unfortunately, none of the store, like I'm the only store the only Gilmore's on Marquet right now. We're hoping to expand soon, but the only other one that had one, and they just made another one, it seems like, is the one in Iman on Taldore.
Can you do us a favor and let Gilmore know that it is Daylily and Relier asking for it, and see if he could possibly put it on hold for us until we get back home?
I mean, that's totally possible. But we would like to do a hold. You'd have to pay for it first, obviously, and
Sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, no problem.
So yeah, you would have to pay for it first, and then then we would be able to do the hold. Have you used our hold system before? You seem very knowledgeable.
I have, yes.
Oh, she.
Okay. There's one in Iman. So that was going to be let me see. Arrow of returning. What did they say the price was?
I feel like at this point Gilmore should start giving us discounts, because every other session we're in a Gilmore's.
I know, you're in a Gilmore's. Do you remember how much I told you that arrow of returning was? I forgot to write it.
It was like what? It was like
500
gold, I think.
Was it 500? I feel like it was.
Do you remember Redstone?
Well, I know
Redstone's muted.
I know he's muted.
Well, he doesn't know this.
That's why I was asking him to.
I'm buying it for him.
That's gonna be okay. What did they say?
I know it wasn't like so crazy expensive.
It wasn't crazy expensive.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's gonna be 500 gold.
500?
Yeah,
okay.
500.
I will pay 500 gold and I...
You count out 500 gold and give it to him.
Say it's him. God damn it.
I can't hear you. You keep breaking up.
What? I said, what did I say? Her. It's him. You said it was a he.
I said him. Give it to him.
Yes. I don't know why I said give it to her. Ignore that part.
Okay.
Move. If for some reason I thought the person was a she instead of a he.
It's a guy with a shaved head and long beard. So
is there any way you could have it sent from Iman to Yios?
Well, we don't have a store in Yios, so we wouldn't be able to do that. The inner workings of like moving stuff is from store to store, and we don't have a place in Yios yet.
Right.
So unfortunately, that it would have to come like by air, or by boat, and it would take a long time. And plus, Eos doesn't have like a. This is one of the reasons why we don't have a place there. There's no airship port.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Well, it was worth the ask. That's where we're headed, so it was possible. Just
Oh
saying,
yeah, it would
if
take
be
way
able
too
get
long
there.
to get there. I don't know how long you're gonna stay in Eos, but it's going to be. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. All right. So yeah, we have that all settled, and I will send another message to the Iman store, and have that put on hold for you. You said Relier and Daylily, right?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. I will make a note of that and send that over to you. Send that over to them, and you'll have it available to you when you get to Iran. I don't know how long that will be, but you'll get it whenever you get back there. I'm assuming you're from there.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Perfect. You all have a great day, and safe travels.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We're gonna fade to black and call it a day. And then it's the end of the third day that y'all are there. So 2 days after you made an appearance at no, Yakira's store.
Oh. Yeah. Stuff for your date.
No, what time of day is it?
It's well,
It's the
she told you
beginning?
to be there at
You said at sunset.
sunset, yes. So we're going to basically like
We're just gonna fast forward to sunset.
yep.
Up.
So you get there just as the sun sets, and she's locking up the door, and she's walking out, and she like turns around and she sees you, and she's like, "Oh, I did not think you would actually come." Okay. Well, you look good.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you very much. So where are you from? You are you from Wildmount? You're breaking up.
Hold on a second. Yep. Yes, I am from Wildmount.
You're from Wildmount. I see. You just you don't have an accent like some of the others that I knew from Draconia. How long have you been gone from the continent? You seem kind of young. That's all I'm asking.
Not. Okay, why am I struggling to think here?
I don't know.
Oh, what's it been? It shouldn't be that long.
Y'all came from Taldore. Y'all didn't come from Wildmount. Well, let's go get some drinks, and we can talk more, I think. Yeah? And she kind of guides you through the Sun Cup Bazaar to the Golden Chip, which is it's not just like a drinking establishment, it's a casino, and you can tell like upon entering, a couple of people know her there, that she's obviously been there a couple times. And she takes you to the bar area, and she's like, what would you want to have?
A glass of ale would be nice.
Ale? And she like shouts over the bar, and she shouts something in Marquesian. You don't speak Marquesian, do you? No? Okay. She shouts her order over the bar in Marquesian, and a few moments later, 2 ales show up. Well, I never thought your kind liked people like, or, well, Dragonborn like me.
You'd be surprised.
I see. So you've been gone from Wildmount for a while?
Yeah.
And where did your people settle after the incident?
Ooh, White Star. I think about
Whitestone. Oh, I've heard of this, but I've never been. I didn't go to Tal'Dorei. I kind of moved around Wildmount until I finally settled in Marquet a few years ago myself. And you both like exchange stories of like, you know, your travels and what you've been doing, and at the end of the night, she kind of walks you back towards the edge of the Sun Cup Bazaar, and she's like, "It was a enjoyable night. I appreciate the conversation, and it was nice to broaden my perception, my preconceived perception of Draconian Dragonborn. I appreciate it." What are you trying to do?
boy.
You're breaking up.
I said, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Above table.
Above table. Okay.
Not out loud.
Okay.
Come on, brain, do the thing. Why am
I... give me a persuasion check. With advantage.
That might help. I'd hope. Dice don't fail me now. Oh boy. No.
She's going to put a hand on your shoulder and lean in and kiss you on one of your cheeks and say, "I hope you have a good night. Stay safe on the streets, but I mean, the Sun Cup Bazaar is quite harrowing. Once you get to the other districts, it's not so bad. Have a good night. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here in Ankarel." And she walks away. So with that, as you're like kind of like on a high from having like a semi good date, we're going to leave it at that, and have a few more days next session to figure out what else y'all are doing, and then make your way to Drusar. How are we all feeling?
Good. I missed D&D so much.
Inspired?
Oh God, she's never gonna stop talking about
Hold
that
on,
now, 'cause
hold
you
on.
didn't let her get inspiration.
Hold on. Alright, D4. Odds, no inspiration, evens, inspiration. Alright? That's a 2. Everyone gets inspiration.
Nice.
Everyone gets inspiration. In your own way, you all get inspiration.
Great. Well, she gets what she wanted.
From knowledge.
So we'll leave it at that. We'll wrap it up, and I will see. Our next session is going to be December 18th at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, everybody. In a true, he didn't get laid. He got kissed on the cheek. All right, I will. Hold on.
You said December 18th at
6 p.m.
Central?
Yeah. All right.
Write it in my notebook.
All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up there because we lost one of our players, and we're going to go raid out. Yeah, exactly. Right before you'll be there. So let's go. Let's go raid out to somebody. Somebody's first D&D session. Let's go give them some love. Let's give them some love and hype. This is their first D&D session, and it should be fun. I hope you enjoyed today's session. It was quite weird, and I will see you all not tomorrow because I've got a doctor's appointment, but I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye. Goodbye.